The next script, DNS cache Snoop, is one of my favorites. Why? Because it is so smart simple. Let's understand what is a DNS. Whenever we launch our browsers and write down the website that we wish to visit, our browser that doesn't understand our language goes into a very special server, the DNS server, and asks him, can you translate the website address to an IP address? That's the way we route in the internet. That DNS server does two things. It tries to find out in its cache, is there a local copy of the website, and then hand it to the browser, and if not, goes to another DNS server and asks him, please help me to get to that website. There are actually two types of DNS queries. The first one, recursive request. With a recursive request, our DNS server will try to find the website in its local cache. If it doesn't find one, he goes out and queries other DNS servers until he finds the address. It then will respond to the original request with the results. The second method, the iterative request, starts the same. He looks out in his local cache. If he finds one, great. If he doesn't go to another DNS server and ask him, but he will reply back to the original request to our browser saying, I don't know, but you could try asking another server. Alright, so in our script, in our DNS cache Snoop script, Nmap will actually try to query the 50 most popular domains against our DNS server, which is usually our gateway. And then it will do two things. It will measure the time difference between our request and the time that it gets to us. A cached DNS request will come faster than a normal DNS request, which is much slower. In that way, Nmap knows that our domain or the domain that it asked for is cached and not visited before. The second thing he does, it sends the DNS request with a recursion flag set to 0. And that will only be responded if the domain is cached on our DNS server. I hope that it's much more clear now, and let's move to the script itself. Alright, so we will need the sudo command as it requires root privileges -s and an uppercase U since DNS runs on a UDP protocol port 53 --script DNS -cache -snoop, and then our target device, which is my gateway that acts also as the DNS server. Oops, I forgot to write down the nmap command. Sorry for that. Let's fix it. Great. And now let's see which websites are in my cache. That's it.